Namaste and welcome to Dragonfly Khukuri Knives. I'm very excited to talk about a new series of kukri designs that I came up with for the 2020 year. Unfortunately, it's been such a crazy and trying year. It's been just so many bad things, especially with this pandemic. So hopefully this is a good positive note that we're going to end on as I'm introducing this new series that we're doing. It's called the Companion Set Series. Now, the concept of a companion set kukri is not new. They've been, and especially companion set knives. There's a lot. Muela has done it, Blackjack Knives has done it, Cold Steel, many others have taken two knife systems and put them together in a scabbard system. This is Daniel Murray Lake's protein that is offered on our website. It was built by Roger Borelli. This one is a prototype, but it carries that companion set theme that Daniel came up with. Taking a full-size EDC style knife and putting it together as jacquarda with the full-size beautiful kukri of his design married with the carta. He likes and wants to accommodate left-hand and right-hand carry, so we always try to build the scabbards ambidextrous, which the originals will come out with. The frog system is separate and carries the EDC knife. So this is an excellent, outstanding system that follows in that companion series. Taking that concept, I decided I wanted to do something that takes that a little bit further. I wanted a system that allows for ambidextrous carry. So in other words, the left-handed or right-handed person can change the orientation of the kukri and its frog and carry it on their side. I also wanted to put a full-size EDC knife in its own sheath that can be separated from the frog and from the mother scabbard and carried completely independently as an EDC knife. So in other words, you don't even have to have your kukri with you at all. You just carry your EDC knife. It's your everyday carry knife. And it's a good knife design that would function, that you would want to carry as an EDC knife. So along with that, I wanted to take traditional kukri style and put it together with modern Western style handles. Putting the package together, you have a marriage of Western idea and Nepali idea blended together in a system that works extremely well. The first one that we did this year was the Americana. This is the prototype that I showed and introduced in a previous video. It was built by Barun Borelli. He followed my design of the Seripate style blade with a Western style handle and the fully functional full-size EDC with a very ergonomic handle design as well. This is the little amigo, and this is the Americana Sirupate. It has a Western style handle. It's curved and shaped to fit the hand perfectly, not create any hot spots. It's rounded up at the top, rounded it towards the fingers. There's a slight V shape to it. Plus you have some indentation towards the blade to allow for a pinch grip. You could definitely process a moose or an elk with this Seripate, a large game. You could quarter it up, actually field dress your game with this Seripate. It's not overly heavy. It comes in, I think, around 535 grams. It's a light and fast. Could be used in martial arts. It will accommodate and fulfill so many niches and purposes as a large, useful knife. Coupled with this beautiful EDC that has a drop point, great belly, excellent for skinning and doing your meal prep. This is an EDC knife, high saber grind with a convex edge, a full 5-inch handle with finger choil, allows your finger to be locked in. Your hand is comfortable. It's not rounded like a broomstick. It's flat on the sides, rounded up at top in the fingers, slight V shape, allows it to be very comfortable and ergonomic in the hand. Great dexterity and very useful. The one area with this being a prototype that Barun didn't quite understand the concept I was going at is that the pouch style scabbard for the EDC knife is not removable, so it cannot be carried separate from the frog system. When I got back together with Barun and we talked about how we were going to improve the prototype, he fully understood it, and this is what we came up with. This is the current version that's now being offered on our website at Dragonfly Khukuri Knives. This is the Americana Sirpate with an ambidextrous scabbard with ribbing that allows you to change the orientation in its belt for left hand or right hand carry. It has an independent pouch style sheath that is very thickly welted. So this is a solid, good, well-made, well-stitched pouch style sheath to house the little amigo, which is the EDC knife. We kind of refined it a little bit, straightened up some lines. We made it a little bit more modern, but yet keeping the same ergonomics. So it's rounded up at the top and fingers, slight V shape, and with the integrated finger choil and the scalloping here, which allows for a pinch grip. So you can get in here with great dexterity and be able to do your skinning, doing any push cuts or whittling, and also getting in there and processing your camp food at campsite. You can use this as your regular EDC knife everyday carry, completely independent from the kukri itself. It comes with a belt loop, allows you to slide this right on your belt and carry it with you. Pouch style, so it's ambidextrous. You can change the orientation to be right hand or left hand carry. So this is it. This was my scabbard design that Barun fully understood and executed extremely well. High quality leather, buffalo hide. This is great leather, tanned very well, isn't etching the blade, so it's not urine tanned. You don't have to worry about the blade rusting as much, although these are high carbon steel. It's 5160 high carbon steel. Highly recommended to keep a light coat of oil on your blades to keep them from rusting because they are high carbon. This is also being offered in a horn handle as well as the Indian rosewood handle. And the horn handle is really beautiful. Really like how it came out. And on this particular version that Barun gave me, the marbling on this horn just looks so beautiful. Really looks nice. It's a gorgeous package, but is 100% functional. Purpose of this kukri is that you can use it anywhere you need to use a large knife. Clear a trail, cut a fire lane, build a blind if you're a hunter. You can definitely take it in the backyard and clear the brush and delimb some plants, and then you have your little EDC knife that you can trim your roses and do a lot of other things around the house with. Excellent kit, now available on our website, and this is the final version. A 2-knife system that works perfect. An excellent, outstanding EDC knife along with an extremely beautiful, ergonomic, user-friendly, and 100% workhorse function Seripate style blade. Along with that, I took this same concept and idea and went with Tunim Tangi, and we came up with the Sequoia Duchera Seripate with the little Sequoia, the companion EDC knife. Again, we have exactly the same system where we have a ribbed kukri sheath that can be changed in the orientation and how it's placed in this frog for left hand or right hand carry. The frog system can also be separated from, or the knife and its sheath can be separated by just pushing up, slides right out of that notch, and now you have a fully functional, thick welted, very well stitched, very well made pouch style scabbard with a belt loop that you can attach to your belt and wear this completely independently as your EDC knife. Now, to introduce this beautiful EDC knife, I really love the way that he did it. He did it exactly the way I designed it. Great belly for slicing and for skinning. Drop point, so it's not, you don't have to fear piercing things that you don't want to pierce. You know where that tip and that point is. It's got a robust tip, thick spine, full tang construction, very ergonomic handle. This handle fits the hand perfectly. Not broomstick. It's got flat sides, rounded up at the top of the spine and down at the fingers where it should be. A little bit of a divot in here to allow you to have a pinch grip for great dexterity for doing your skinning and tasks. The handle just fits the hand, extremely comfortable. Slight pistol grip style so that it has a very comfortable, good feel to it and great control. So again, it can be carried either left hand or right hand carry because it is a pouch style scabbard. Deep, so it holds the knife well, slides into the frog system and held with the brass button and won't fall out. Putting the scabbard in its frog, which you can take in and out when you're sitting down at campsite. Now let's talk a little bit about this beautiful Sirupate. I love the Siripate designs, and this particular one we decided to do a duchera, but the fuller up here at the spine is so deep it is actually more of a tin chera or 3 fuller kukri. This keeps this blade very light and very fast, but don't make any mistakes. It is not a weak blade in any way. It's fully functional workhorse style Sirupate. The specs on it is 14-inch blade with a 2-inch belly. The handle is 6 inches long, which accommodates for a lot of different hand placement for it. I designed this Western handle for it so that it will fit in your hand, lock in your hand, and be very ergonomic, creating no hot spots, but allowing you to have dexterity of your handle where you can move around on it and find different purchase points and to get various different desired results. For instance, if I want to put my pinky behind the bird beak pommel, I can extend my leverage and extend the reach and physics of this blade as I'm chopping. If I need to get up close, we don't have the traditional cowdy. We've put a finger choil on it so that you can get up in there and you can do your push cuts, your whittling. You could feather stick with this, and it's light and very well balanced. To show that it does dance on a nail tip, I will show that this is a properly balanced, extremely well balanced Seripate that Neem Tangi dialed in and got the balance perfect. So this will balance and dance on a nail tip, and which keeps that balance right where it needs to be, especially when you're choking up at that finger choil and you're doing your whittling and stuff. It's not too blade heavy, not too handle heavy. It allows for great dexterity. With the ducheras, these are functional ducheras, so it does change the reverberation to your hand. It'll minimize some of the shock, and it also lightens the blade and makes it very fast. This is a great martial arts tool as well as it is a excellent, outstanding, large field knife. You can take this and create your fire lanes with it, create your blinds if you're a hunter. You can get out there, create your shelter, process your fire wood. It'll baton through wood. Excellent. You've got a very large, generous sweet spot. This is a fantastic Seripate. It is so comfortable in the hand. Won't roll on you, and it won't create hot spots. Outstanding. The package together in this system, you can't lose. You're getting an outstanding, excellent, true EDC field carry knife that it's partnered with a fully functional, outstanding Sirupate. Look for it on our website at Dragonfly Khukuri Knives. This is available now. This is the prototype, and most prototypes I have to do a little change or tweak on. Neem nailed it so well, there is nothing to change. It came out perfect, exactly the way that I designed it. Form follows function to a T. The philosophy of use nails it. Along with the companion set series, Barun Borelli came up with his version, which I did a video on, so I won't go into tremendous detail on it. But this is also part of the companion series set, and it is extremely well done. Comes in a very excellent, high-quality buffalo hide leather scabbard. His kukri design is absolutely beautiful, exquisite, and very, very functional. Scandy grind up here close to the cowdy, which allows for you to get in there and do your whittling, your push cuts, your notching. But then it comes up to, widens out to a saber grind with a convex edge right where the sweet spot is for chopping. So this will process your firewood and build shelters, do your clearings. It's 100% beautiful, functional kukri. Pan wall design, full tang construction, Indian rosewood handles, and is well balanced and excellent. And it comes with this fantastic, excellent, ergonomic, full-size EDC knife. You got a saber grind, convex edge, drop point. Point is center with the blade, so it's right where you'd want a tip to be. Comes with a rifle grip style handle that is rounded up at the top and towards the fingers, flat on the sides, allows you to lock in your hand, be very ergonomic and very comfortable. Integrated finger guard, so you can get in there, do push cuts, do your whittling, do skinning with it, and also be able to do your meal preps at campsite. This is called the B2 Revival, and soon will be added to our website and available to order. The last one is a concept knife that I'm going to introduce to you that we're coming out with this year. This one is a prototype that it's almost perfect, but it's not quite there yet. We're going to do some changes. I'll tell you a little bit about those changes in a moment. But let me introduce you to the Comanche Trail Panwall Hanshee. I love Hanshee's kukris. I wanted a smaller, trail-friendly Hanshee with a hollow grind blade, yet you're getting the spine thickness. Let me get the specs here, and I'll give you the specs on this. Hopefully I got it. Yes, there it is, Comanche Trail. Has a 12.25 inch blade, just a little bit larger than your standard BSI of the MK5s that are carried by the Gurkhas today. I think most of them are ranging around between 10 inches to 9 inch blade now. This one will kind of fit more into the size range of the 1950s to 1990 Cold War era MK5s that were carried, and which I actually prefer. This fits in that size range, which is what I was after. The belly depth is 2 inches, 5 inches from bolster to the pommel, but the actual handle area is 4-inch grip for me. We can make it to accommodate any hand size, so all you have to do is measure your palm which you take your tape measure, measure the width of your palm there, and that is the correct size for a handle to fit your hand properly with a kukri. This overall is 17.25 inches. Now the spine thickness is 7.7 millimeters and tapers down to a 4.4 millimeters. So you don't have this, quarter inch thick all the way to the tip. It does distal taper. That's to keep the lightness and the balance of the blade where it should be. And this is an extremely well balanced kukri. As many of our kukris, it will and does dance on a nail head tip. We're not on the nail head, we're on the very tip of this nail. And it will dance. It's very, very, very well balanced. This is an extremely user-friendly kukri, great for the trails, for backpacking, and that is how it was intended and designed. Rod, you nailed this. This is perfect. Pan wall design, full tanks construction, hollow forged, extremely well balanced. This is my perfect Hanshee right here. This is just, he nailed it. It is partnered with the companion knife, and this companion knife is got a straight edge, drop point, center to the line of your handle. The handle design, slight pistol grip with a more accentuated finger choil. It's not rounded. It's rounded up at the spine and the fingers where it should be, flat on the sides, allowing it to have a very ergonomic and comfortable fit in your hand. Full size tang and handle, I believe this comes out to 4.75 inches. In total length, the blade itself is a 4-inch blade. The width of the blade is 1 inch. This is a fully functional EDC knife. You could carry this every day and use it. Very, very comfortable, great dexterity, would be good for skinning, doing your push cuts, whittling, and also doing your meal preps at campsite. 100% functional, very comfortable, very ergonomic EDC knife, coupled with this trail-friendly, called the Comanche Trail Hanshee, Panwall Hanshee. It's going to have an ambidextrous scabbard that allows you to take it out of the frog and carry it left-handed or right-handed. We will be moving the sheath for the companion knife instead of the back of the blade, where back of the handle and where the belt strap is, where it would be unsafe to take this knife and actually use it. We're going to put that on the front of this frog. It will most likely be attached to the frog. I'm going to try to make it as a pouch design, similar to the others, so that this could be orientated left hand or right hand when you're carrying it. Look for this. This will be available in 2021. This is called the Comanche Trail Hanshee, and this is part of the companion set series that's being offered at Dragonfly Khukuri Knives. I hope you liked this video. I tried to keep it relatively short. If you want any extra dimensions or have any questions about these blades, please feel free to message me on my Facebook page at Blue Dragonfly Trading Post, or like and subscribe on my YouTube channel, and you can also leave questions and comments there, and I'll try to get to them as quickly as possible as well. You also will find all the dimensions and information that you would seek or need on our website when you're looking for the Americana and its little amigos companion set, or the Sequoia and the little Sequoia companion set, now available at our website at Dragonfly Khukuri Knives. Varun Borelli's B2 Revival will soon be added and available to be ordered as well. The Protein by Daniel Murray Lake is already there, and you can order that as well. Thank you very much for watching. Namaste, and God bless.